Yeah, so let me tell you why they really don't like you. They don't like you because you have boundaries and you know who you are. They don't like you because you're not agreeable, because those boundaries keep you protected. They don't like you because you are a threat, a force to be reckoned with, and they are intimidated. They don't like you because of what you have. They don't like you because of who you are. They don't like you because you know who you are and you stand in that. Not only do you stand in that, you are planted 10 toes down. You stand firm in that. They don't like you because you are not a respected person. They don't like you because your boundaries are firm and you don't come down on those. They don't like you because you don't agree with the status quo. Things like family is family. Things like I'm going to ignore toxicity even though I know that this is not good for me. They don't like you because you are a decided person when it comes to people and when it comes to things that you know that you need. They don't like you because you are clear in what you need. They don't like you because you have clarity surrounding what works for you and what don't. They don't like you because you don't believe in toxicity. They don't like you because you won't tolerate the toxicity. They don't like you because you don't speak, because you do speak up and you speak out about things. They don't like you because hard conversations don't scare you. They don't like you because approaching things head on and being confrontational is not hard for you. They don't like you because of that. That's why they don't like you. So here's my word for 2023. Stand in what you know, be who you are, and be okay with not being liked, because guess what? Who's more important than you? That's one question my mentor asked me a long time ago. Who's more important than you? Nobody. Nobody. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your kids, not your family, not nobody. Because guess what? If you don't take care of you, you can't take care of nobody else. I'm not a good mother to my son if I don't take care of Kyra first. Hello? I gotta be okay. So when it comes to importance, I rank higher than anybody. For me, your spouse ain't more important than you. Your kids ain't more important than you. None of that. And y'all can disagree all you want. But tell me who's more important than you, and tell me how much you struggle putting people first and putting people above you because you feel like to neglect self is to take care of everybody else. Hello. It ain't. It ain't at all. So here's what I need from y'all. Actually, I don't need anything from none of y'all. But here's what you should do. You should work on prioritizing yourself in such a way that you just become okay with things that people got to say about you. I ain't saying that it don't hurt, because yeah, words do hurt and words do carry weight. So we can stop acting like they don't. But at the same time, guess what? You feel better when you go to sleep at night knowing that you stood firm in what you believed in, because you know deep down in your heart of hearts that it was right. It was the right thing to do. And you know that. And so no matter what people got to say about me, one thing that I'm confident in is who I am. And so I'm going to get on here preaching to y'all about it, talking to y'all about it, because guess what? I'm not the only one going through all of the BS when it comes to people and being disliked, because these boundaries are protective. Okay? When you stand in a place and you are guarded by what you know, guess what? Nothing can break that. I always see myself standing and I see myself surrounded by just protection. Protection, protection, protection. You got to see that for yourself. You got to see that. No matter how hard it get, no matter how tough things get, you have to see that shield of protection that is on you, that's placed on your life. Nothing, you're untouchable. You're untouchable. What the word say, what the Bible say? 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right side. I don't even know what scripture I'm quoting. This is like Psalms 91, I believe. That's what it is. That's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. So you won't be liked. You won't be like, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You won't be like when you have boundaries and when you know who you are. And when people are intimidated by who you are. You walk in a room, you can shift the energy of that room because you stand in confidence. You can shift the very energy of that room because you know who you are. When you sit at a table amongst people that you know ain't for you, but you know who is for you and you know who you are within yourself, you can shift the energy of the room. You stand in what you know about yourself, right? You stand there. Because I'm not moved. I am planted. I'm firmly planted in who I am because of what I know. In who I am because of the boundaries that I have. And you got to believe that for yourself. Y'all, don't go into this new year talking about family is family and all this, that, and the third. I don't care who they are. I don't care what blood you came from. I don't care what mama, daddy, auntie, uncle you came from. I don't care what blended family you came from. I don't care about none of that. If people are not good for you, clip, clip, snip, snip. You can love people from a distance. You can get rid of people and not feel guilty because they are your blood. You can get rid of people and not feel guilty because you grew up with them. They just are not good for you no more. They don't serve you. And that's something that's a hard place to be in because it's like, it's chipping away at all things you know. It's like uprooting like certain issues of familiarity and all these things in your life, in your heart. And it hurts to walk away from people you thought meant you good and don't. People you thought, where maybe you dropped the ball on discerning so many things with people. And that's okay. But guess what? You move forward. Do you hear me? You move forward because you have to. You move forward because if you don't, you're going to regret that. You're not going to be okay. Take it from a person who knows. When people show you signs, when people show you who they are, you move with that. You accept your part in whatever situation it was, and you move forward. Point blank, period, end of story. You move forward. Because life moves in one direction, and that's forward. No matter how many hard places and spaces I done been in, life don't do nothing but keep moving. I would never forget losing my child and literally leaving the hospital and saying, these cars are just going. All this noise, horns beeping, and it was like overload. Oh, like sensory overload, y'all. Nobody cared. We went through a drive-through and ordered food, and these people are just, hi, thank you for choosing Chick-fil-A and whatever. These people are just moving on with their day. You don't know what a person has been through. You don't know the places that they have gotten through that could have broke them, but didn't. These places build you. Y'all, I'm telling you, don't falter. Don't give up. Even when you feel like you should. Even when all things are against you, making you feel like you need to. Y'all, do not break. Do not break. These places build something in you. It builds a strength in you that nobody can contend with. Do you hear me? Nobody. So when you say certain things to me, you can't even stand next to me. You don't know what I've been through to build this strength. You don't know all of the hard places that I've come from and through to be able to stand next to you and say, oh, you thought that was going to faze me? You thought that was going to keep me down? No. It wasn't. It didn't. Because why? It can't. I done been through too much to let a situation stop or prevent me from being okay within myself. These boundaries that I have surrounding Kyra, surrounding my baby, surrounding a family that I've created are protective. Y'all, they keep us safe. I encourage you to go ahead and have that. I encourage you to sit with yourself, to see what boundaries you need to create. For you, for your family, for your child. Don't preach about family is family, when in all actuality, it ain't. I'm telling y'all what I know. So maybe, just maybe, you don't have to go through it. And even if you do, because 9 times out of 10 you will. Even if you do have to go through it, you come out on the other side. When it feel like things are falling apart, it's probably because they are. But if you stand strong and you stay planted in what you know, you are going to be okay. You're going to come out on the other side. And guess what? The other part of it is the situation. You get to laugh about it. Like it's comedy. It's comedy because what was meant to kill you didn't. What was meant to break you couldn't. And that's what that is. So yeah, stand firm in what you know. And I'm going to end off with this. My baby ain't got no TTs, ain't got no uncles, ain't got no cousins who don't like his mama or daddy, okay? Okay, y'all. Bye.